softly through the pines, like whispers from another time. The mountains breathe beneath the sky, and clouds drift slowly passing by. Every road I've ever known leads me somewhere far from home, but the stars still know my name, even when the night feels strange. In the quiet, in the deep, that's where the starlight sleeps. Its endless tune, silver echoes of the moon. I walk the dark with open hands, holding pieces of distant lands, and the stars still know my name, burning softly through the rain. In the silence of the deep, that's where the starlight sleeps. If I wander far and wide, the sky will always be my guide.
Morning falls on quiet fields, golden light on broken wheels, dusty roads and willow trees, carrying forgotten dreams. And the earth keeps turning slow through the places we don't know. Every heart and every sky, just a moment passing by. Footsteps fading in the sand, time slipping through my hands. But somewhere in the distant blue, 1,000 worlds are passing through, and the earth keeps burning slow for the silence and the snow. Every road and every sea still remembers you and me. Evening hums in amber air, shadows drift without a care. Old guitar and weathered stone, sing of roads we've never known. And the earth keeps turning slow past the seeds we never sowed. Every star above the tide holds a story we can't hide. If tomorrow fades away like the echo of today, leave a light beside the door for the ones who want no more. And the earth keeps turning slow through the fire and the cold. Every heart that learns to roam finds the whole world in a home. Morning waits beyond the hill. Quiet fields are breathing still. Dusty roads and little trees guard our small eternities.
There's a fire in the northern sky, flickering where the planets lie. You look up and suddenly the universe feels close to me. I saw constellations in your eyes, tiny worlds in quiet skies. If the night should pull us far apart, you'll still be written in my heart. We were drifting through the dark, two small shadows, one small spark. But the galaxies above held the gravity of love. Even when the light is gone, the stars remember where they're from. And every road we wander through still bends its way from me to you. I saw constellations in your eyes, tiny worlds in quiet skies. If the night should pull us far apart, you'll still be written in my heart. Morning crept along the hills, silver frost and silent chills. But in the fading violet dawn, your quiet glow was lingering on. So if the sky should turn to gray and all the bright things fade away, I'll trace the lines we used to see and find the stars you left in me.
She was breathing in the dusk, soft and deep and covered in rust. Old horizons fading blue, every wave reminding you. Somewhere at the edge of the sky, where the lonely seabirds fly, every dream we left behind still drifts slowly through my mind. Lantern light on quiet shores, salt and wind through broken doors, and the tide keeps pulling me back to where I'm meant to be. Somewhere at the edge of the sky, where the lonely seabirds fly, every dream we left behind still drifts slowly through my mind. So I'll follow where the waters run, past the dusk into the sun. If I lose myself in blue, maybe I'll come back to you.
We were young beneath the moon, singing fragile, fragile tunes. Every road felt wide and wild, like the universe had smiled. Now there's galaxies between us, years and miles I couldn't see. But if starlight ever finds you, save a little light for me. Northern winds and autumn leaves, quiet ghosts and empty streets. Still I hear your distant voice in the silence and the noise. And the night keeps rolling on, like an endless quiet song. Map of galaxies between us, years and miles I couldn't see. But if starlight ever finds you, save a little
dreams are lost. The lantern swings in gentle air, like someone waiting somewhere there. And the night moves slowly through the trees, carrying forgotten melodies. If you listen close, you'll hear every memory drawing near. Footsteps fade in silver snow, where silent rivers softly flow, and every shadow in the dark holds a tiny fading spark. And the night moves slowly to the breeze, carrying forgotten melodies. If you listen close, you'll hear every memory drawing near. A distant light on window panes softly hums forgotten names, and in the hush of midnight's breath, there lingers more than sleep or death. And the night moves slowly through the trees, carrying forgotten melodies. If you listen close, you'll hear every memory drawing here. Oh, the wind knows where you've been, every loss and hidden sin. It wraps them in a quiet song and pulls your wandering heart along. So let the darkness drift and stay till it gently fades to gray. For in the silence, calm and deep, the valley wakes from frozen sleep.
The northern wind is calling me across the hills and restless seas, 1,000 miles of open sky where broken satellites drift by. If I follow where you lead, through the dark and through the deep, maybe somewhere far from here, all our doubts will disappear. The stars burn quiet in the cold, stories that were never told. And every road I leave behind is still somewhere inside my mind. If I follow where you lead, through the dark and through the deep, maybe somewhere far from here, all our doubts will disappear. And if the night should take my side, I'll trace your voice through fading light. No map, no name, no place to be, just you, the wind, the wild in me. The morning breaks in shades of gold, a fragile warmth against the cold. And though the path may twist and bend, I'd walk it all with you again. So I'll follow where you lead, through the dark and through the deep. Now I know why we came this far. Home is not a place, it's where you are.
Summer breath and midnight rose, where the quiet darkness glows. Fireflies in fields of gold, lighting stories never told. Where the fireflies go at night, no one really knows. But the sky keeps glowing soft, where their tiny light still flows.
Crickets sing like distant waves through forgotten country lanes, and somewhere in the endless blue, stars are shining just for you.
Maybe they drift on silver streams, carried by the hush of dreams, or hide within the pale moon's glow, in places only dreamers go. Where the fireflies go at night, no one really knows. But the sky keeps glowing soft, where their tiny light still flows.
Morning comes, they fade away like echoes of a softer day. But in the dusk they reappear, whispering that they were here.
So as you walk those roads alone and feel a light you've never known, just close your eyes, don't ask them why. Some magic's meant to wander by.
The world grows still beyond the hills, where every sound and moment spills into the dark, into the wide, where drifting constellations hide. It's a sky full of quiet tonight, soft as snow and pale moonlight, and every thought that slips away finds another place to stay. Maybe we were meant to roam everywhere and never home. We trace the lines the night has drawn in silver threads before the dawn. Your voice a quiet, steady flame, calling softly through my name. It's a sky full of quiet tonight, soft as snow and pale moonlight, and every thought that slips away finds another place to stay. In between, you're the closest star I've seen, so let the silence linger long, like the echo of a song. If we fade into the blue, I was always there with you.
We trace the stars with open hands, like maps to distant, silent lands. The night was deep, the air was thin, 1,000 words were breathing in. We were drifting through Orion, free were calling through the blue. Every constellation shining like it always knew.
And even when the dawn appears,
the sky has turned to gold. Every story keeps on flying long after it's told. And the echoes of that feeling never really disappeared. We were more than just a moment. We were infinite out here. A wooden bridge, a fading light, a quiet town, asleep at night. The river hums its ancient songs like it has known us all along. Softly, the river knows everywhere we go. All the words we couldn't say, floating far away. The water carries time downstream like pieces of a broken dream. Footsteps fade along the shore, but echoes linger evermore. Softly, the river knows everywhere we go. All the words we couldn't say, floating far away. And if the night should take my hand and lead me where I can't quite stand, I'll follow where the currents bend to find my way to you again. A wooden bridge, the morning light, the town awakes from quiet night. The river hums, but something's changed. It sings our names, rearranged.
There's a pale moon over empty streets, where the night and silence meet. Every window glowing dim, like echoes from a distant hymn. And the weight of the moon tonight pulls the tide inside my mind. Every memory you left drifting slowly out of sight. I walk the roads we used to know, counting cracks and fading glow. Your laughter lingers in the air, but I turn and you're not there. Every step a quiet ache, every breath a small mistake. In the hush I hear your name, but nothing feels the same. And the weight of the moon tonight pulls the tide inside gather all the lights spilling softly from the sky. I would trade it for a spark to relight what we let die. Now the pale moon starts to fade and the night gives up its shade, but the silence still remains like a song without refrain.
We were wandering, satellites orbiting through endless nights, signals fading into space, searching for a resting place. If the universe grows cold, if the stars all lose their glow, I'll still follow every light, everywhere you go. Through the static, through the dark, I could hear your distant spark, like a whisper on the wind, calling me to you again. Every mile, every scar led me right to where you are. If the universe grows cold, if the stars all lose their glow, I'll still follow every light, everywhere you go. And if gravity lets go, and we're drifting to the unknown, hand in hand we won't be lost. We'll make a home among the stars. If the universe grows cold, if the stars all lose their glow, I'll be burning just for you, like the first light breaking through. Through the silence, through the night, you're my ever guiding light. I'll keep chasing what is true. Everywhere I go with you.
Beyond the pine trees lies a road where quiet winter shadows go, and every step along the way feels like yesterday. Beyond the pine trees, far from here, where the sky is is wide and clear. All the dreams we couldn't keep fall like snow, so soft and deep. Beyond the silence of the hills, where time stands frozen, breathing still, the echoes of a distant song remind me where I belong. And though the cold may steal the light, there's a fire we can't deny, burning softly through the night, guiding you and I. Beyond the pine trees, far from here, where the sky is wide and clear, all the dreams we couldn't keep fall like snow, so soft and deep. If we wander, if we stray through the dark and through the gray, we'll find traces in the white of every lost and borrowed night. Beyond the pine trees we will go, where the quiet rivers flow, and in the hush of falling snow we'll find a place we used to know.
There's a light above the sea, where the horizon used to be. It flickers through the drifting air, like someone still is waiting there. And even when the night is long and every place feels wrong, there's a light that never leaves, burning in between. There's a road we never took in the pages of a book, where every word we left unsaid still echoes in my head. And in the silence, soft and low, I feel the things we used to know. And even when the night is long and every place feels wrong, there's a light that never leaves, burning in between. Through the dark and through the cold, and every story left untold, there's a spark we still can see, somewhere in between. If we fade into the blue, like the morning always do, will the shadows let us go, or keep the things we used to know? time just slips away, like the ending of a day where we find what we have been, or just where we've never been. Even when the night is long and we forget our song, there's a light that never leaves, calling you and me. Through the dark we carry on, like echoes of the dawn. There's a fire underneath, keeping us between. Somewhere in the endless sky, we are more than passing by, like a light that never died. We are more than passing by. We are more than passing by.
We were young beneath the moon, singing fragile, fragile tunes. Every road felt wide and wild, like the universe had smiled. Now there's galaxies between us, years and miles I couldn't see. But if starlight ever finds you, say the little light for me. Northern winds and autumn leaves, quiet ghosts in empty streets. Still I hear your distant voice in the silence and the noise, and the night keeps rolling on like an endless quiet song. If our paths don't cross again, no, I loved you till the end. Through the dark and through the blue, every dream still leads to you. So wherever you may be, save a little light for me. Softly like a whisper on the breeze, bare branches start to shimmer with the promise in the leaves. Your hand is warm beside me and the world feels new again. Every quiet step we're taking writes a truth we can't pretend. And I feel hope growing slow, like flowers under snow, reaching for the sun with every breath we borrow. If the days turn cold again, I'll still lean into you in, 'cause I trust the way you hold me where the early light begins. The river hums a story only springtime seems to know, of everything that faded just to find a place to grow. Your laughter breaks the silence like a lantern in the rain, guiding me through shadows back to gentle ground again. And I feel hope grow slow, like flowers under snow, reaching for the sun with every breath we borrow. If the days turn cold again, I'll still lean into you in, 'cause I trust the way you hold me where the early light begins. To learn the art of being still and letting spring rewrite our will. So let hope grow, let it rise in the corners of our lives, like a quiet vow that softens every sorrow. If the nights grow long again, I'll still lean into you in, 'cause I trust the way you hold me where the early light begins.
I wore 1,000 faces, each one a borrowed name, spoken borrowed phrases to play the borrowed game. But the mirror cracked in silence, not a scream, not a flame, just the hush of something ancient calling me by no name. There's a silence beneath the sound, where the self is unbound. No thunder, no crown, just the breath of the ground. And I'm falling into the stillness I found. My body walks in circles, my mind floats out to sea. They never quite remember what it means to be me. But in the space between the pulses, where the noise begins to cease, I meet the ghost of nothing, and it offers me peace. There's the silence beneath the sound, where the self is to the stillness I found. Not absence, but presence without shade. Not void, but fullness without weight. Not death, but the end of the name. So I lay down the armor and I melted to the screen. No more edges, no more borders, just the echo of a dream. And the silence, the silence, the silence, the silence beneath the sill is me, is me.